my own video. I'm just checking, trying to make sure everything's set up. Yeah, boy. We're going to do audio check and such. Hopefully chat will be up on screen. Hopefully, if all went as planned. Come on, chat on screen. Yeah, chat is meant to be... Ah, yes. Hold on. Yeah, chat should be coming up there. It took a little while. There we go. Okay, and I got my notifications up. Bench press of Furtherland. Yeah, I'm gonna apologize in advance for the audio. Like, just straight up, not good audio. Also, keeping me in frame might be difficult, especially like with overhead stuff. I got a mic just in front of me here, which maybe I might pick up depending on my moods to improve the audio. But we'll see how it goes along. It's really late for you guys. I'm imagining you Americans, really. So yeah, we're going to start light. We'll start getting heavier. I will say I'm working out on carpet. Carpet sucks for working out anything involving legs because it gets very wobbly. You know, you're working on a squishy surface, which is why mostly it'll be upper body today. And gyms are open in the UK again now, so I can work out there. Alright, audio is just fine, yeah. When I get further back from the mic, it might get a bit worse, but the mic's just in front of me anyway, so it should be okay. And camera could be better, but it could be a lot worse as well. So let's see. So we'll start off with some light dumbbells. These are something. I don't know what they are. Just simple times 10, times 10, so one left, one right, repeat times 10. And this is going to be less of like, how can I put it, 80s instruction follow along video, and more of just let's vibe together. So I'll check up on chat between my rests, but I'll try and focus on my workout mainly instead of talking and running out of breath. So this is just warm up for now. It'll get heavier over time. And we'll try stuff like bench press, overhead press, rows, core. A lot of Redditors don't really do much core. I find that funny in r/fitness, it's like taboo. Okay, so we've done biceps. Let's warm up triceps. I like these overhead ones, by the way. They replicate cable machine. Audio is just fine. That's great to hear because this is first time testing this setup. The main thing will be camera focus, which will either be pretty okay or pretty awful depending on its mood. Okay. Oh, time to at my Discord as well. Time to annoy the heck out of them. Done. Indonesian gang. Yeah, at least it's morning for you guys there. Meanwhile, the Americans are staying up late. You should be in bed by now. You shouldn't be watching this. You should be in bed. Okay. Side raises, or at least I think that's what they're called. Actually, no, let's warm those up first with slightly lighter. Don't want to overexert. We'll just warm these up first. So these are 5 kilos on each side. I think those other weights I'm using are 7. Yeah, what I'm looking off to is the laptop so I can actually see. I'm like, okay, that's my form. Because I don't have many mirrors in here. So I can actually do a form check like this. And these are pretty light for going forward. But it's mainly for doing the side raises that I still find them a little, not difficult. It's just I don't want to overexert and then rip. Now ripping something is not fun. Favorite exercise is overhead press. I just love that one. Let's catch up on chat, my boys. It's good to know YouTube on mobile isn't awful at keeping the feed up to date. I've got to keep refreshing it. Steel Armenian. Okay, I like that one. I like that little bit of ego pump. Oh, I picked up the belly on lockdown. I was doing pretty okay. And I do miss the gyms being over, which they are again, actually. I was going to go to the gym today, but I thought, I'm going to try a workout stream. I'll go tomorrow anyway. I tried to go 3 to 4 times a week, but I used to go 5 to 6 times a week. Okay. Let's warm up for bench press. I personally prefer bench press with like the barbell, which I do. I've got barbell, we'll do that, but we'll warm up with dumbbell first. Because I don't actually have the rests for the bench press, so I can't lift that heavy at home. Very large dump. No, it looks bigger than it is. Let's see. The metal bits are 4 kilos. The outer bits are 2.5. So with some plate maths, that is 8, 5, 13. And these little ones I think are 1.25. So 14 and a half. And why are you in Tempo's comment section like 4 times? Hey, what can I say? I like that guy. He does some really good art. He does like those cute little animations. And I don't know how, but on Twitter he was putting out like 1 a day for like, what, a year? 2 years? I'm getting some fun messages in Discord. Hey, it's my boy. Oh, I thought it was Dot Deutschland. Impressive stream. Oh, this is just my morning. Oh, it's like those motivational people like, I'll wake up at 5 a.m. I go for my 20k jog. Then I get home and eat my broccoli cereal. Then I hit the gym. Then I answer some emails. And then that's pretty much the day. Statistically, if you look at your own biceps from working out, you definitely increase your weight max. Reckon overhead press next. Normally I got like my routine, but I'm just kind of lazy today. It's just freestyle what I want. Like my routine would be like, okay, you're going to do 5 by 10 of X. So it'll be like, oh, let's do rows 5 by 10, bench press 5 by 10. Normally I like to do like 1 upper body, big main, like an overhead press or bench press. I pick from those 2. And then deadlift or squat for the bottom half of the body. And, you know, that way you kind of... so it'll be like dumbbells, lots of like bicep related stuff. And then it'll be overhead press. And then in the lower department you'll do like I don't know, leg curls with like in the machine in the gym, and then combine that with like squat or something. Why doesn't YouTube chat on mobile update? It's like every time I have to manually refresh it and there's new messages. Getting stronger than an R3. Yeah, workout stream. Why is there a question to that? Are you Armenian? Why though? Why would you even need to ask? Why would I pretend? Why would I be the aluminium Siberian if I wasn't from Siberia made of aluminium? So why would I call myself the Iron Armenian if I wasn't Armenian? Okay, let's do overhead press, but we'll warm up with the mini dumbbells. You can do this standing, sitting down, and ideally you do it in a rack because you can get heavy in a power rack, or squat rack as the internet likes to call it. Okay, come back you. Also, not wearing socks. I thought from working out at home, why do I need to wear shoes inside on carpet? And if I'm not wearing shoes, why am I bothering to wear my socks indoors? Putting the iron in the Iron Armenian. Working out from home is definitely much lazier than working out at the gym. At the gym, it's like, oh boy, 15-minute or 20-minute on the cycling or cross trainer. At home, it's just like, yeah, I'll lift some weights as much as I feel like. Especially with the power rack. I definitely miss that, not having that here. And my favourite is working out outside. I really enjoy that. But working outside normally means one of two things. Getting the sun directly into your eyes when you're using a bench press. And being a little bit too cold or too hot. I'm a sucker for air conditioning. Not that I have any here. Not at home. Iron husband of. Yes, iron feet exposed. Orange used to have a thicker ego than Iron's feet. What happened to Orange? What's he up to these days? I know he had that ego video. It's like, yeah, who even plays War Thunder anymore? I'm a cyclist and I got myself a girlfriend. That's what real men do. And then he was like, hey guys, I'm streaming War Thunder now. Bye. I thought that was quite funny. It was an interesting video to watch at least. I can say it was well edited and an interesting story to follow along. But it just felt like an ego pump on top of an ego pump. Where it's just like, how can I buff my ego even more with the ultimate ego video? Right, let's see, I did overhead press. Let's do some rows. Because I'm just freestyling today. Start. I aim as so I'm slightly out of breath. I do definitely prefer in the gym when you can just do the sit down rows where you can really focus on it. But dumbbell rows are a good substitute. Plus you get a bit of control into it as well. I once dropped a 40-pound weight on my toe. I feel you. Don't check the stream comments. Why not? I think they're okay. I don't think this is the type of person that would play Hoi 4. Yeah, when you think of Hoi 4, it's like, how would you say? 15 to 20 something male. Although I think wearables are kind of ageless as well. I'm sure there's like the 50-year-old Kaiser Boo sitting at home with his Stahlhelm on and his trench coat saying, Germany could have won 1918. It was thanks to those traitors in the government that let us down. So yeah, I think age is timeless when it comes to wearables, but yeah. Normally you think of like... I've always thought it kind of funny, like the demographic of male to female COD players, I would say is 10%. I'm just pulling that number out of my ass. It's probably much higher for female. But anyway, for War Thunder, it's 1 to 100. And then for Hoi, it's just NA, non-applicable. There's no such thing as a female that's played Hoi 4, and that's a fact. Oh yeah, I wish I could get the camera a bit better in focus. Sometimes it does okay. It's a little bit more focused on the background right now. And then when I come a little closer, sometimes it's like, oh, I found a vase. But yeah, it's okay for what I'm doing. What about Komi Hoi 4 players? I'm sure they exist too. But it's just a known fact that Hoi is known for like its Werebu, Kaiserbu fan base. Was it like 80% of Hoi 4 players pick Germany or something? Tricep time. Skull crushers are very fun to do. And I don't really know how to explain them, you'll just see. They're quite fun. I really like skull crushers because you can't cheat on these. You have to go for that exact motion of bringing it back up again. And you really feel it in your triceps. We're going to do bench now with the barbell. Just thinking, yeah. I wish I had the thicker bar version of this. This is a narrow bar and I'm not so fond of it. I prefer like the Olympic bar standard, which makes it a bigger surface area in your hand so you feel it less. This is more of just kind of imitation fitness, but during lockdown I had to make do with what I could get. And in bench press, this will be easy because you can have a rack to put it on. the little black thing on the end of the bar, you'll see what that's for later. That's me too lazy to take it off, but it does have a purpose. And that bar is pretty light. In the gym, I would say it's normally 40 to 50 kilo I'm playing with. That is not even close. Oh, Poggers, we've got VIP in the chat. Hold on. Why are you spamming? Fuck off with your spamming. Good night. Let me just put you in the naughty corner. Yeah, I can moderate and work out. Ew, it's a bit cringe to spam in YouTube chat, wouldn't you say? A YouTube chat bot was like, this message is kind of suspicious. Do you want to not? Do you want it blocked? Good morning, you swole bastard. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good compliment. Why are you trying to block that, YouTube? Yeah, it's a shame you're not going to see much leg action today. Oh, I love that meme. Is it Code Miku? Code. I don't know. He's like, do you want to join my religion? He's like, what religion? And he's just like, she must have practiced that meaty slap. Although admittedly, it's all muscle, so it won't make a satisfying, like, ass slap. That's tense. Let's see, loose. A bit more like that, but damn, I reckon she's practiced that. You said Dave. Yeah, it's Dave Boom in chat. Because I didn't see his profile pic. And back to boring dumbbells. Where you guys run off to? One of the most boring exercises in the world that aren't that fun to do, but you do them because you want to look big. Not that biceps actually look that big anyway. I think it's the triceps that make you bigger. I'm just trying to think what leg stuff I can do, but I hate doing leg stuff on carpet. Leg stuff is fun to do. You got your most amount of muscle like mass is in your legs, so you can move a lot more weight. But working out on carpet ain't fun for your legs. Spam dislikes on and off. Well, that just sounds stupid. That achieves literally nothing, clicking the button over and over again. That doesn't do anything. I don't think you should even register that. Are you going to drink anything? Yeah, I got my water bottle over there. I never understood those people in the gym. I mean, I know I'm not the fittest buff in the world, so I can't talk, but it's when you see people carrying around like their 1 liter, 2 liter protein shake, yogurty thing in the gym. And I'm just thinking, that probably make me throw up. Because normally in the gym, all I drink is just water. No, this is just a bottle of... This isn't bottled water. This is just a bottle of water filled with tap water that I've reused like 50 times. I probably should actually get a new one. But it's if you're going to have a protein shake, normally I just mix it into water and just drink that at the end of the workout when I get home. I don't live too far from the gym, but it's just... Why do you need to drink it at the gym? Hydrate, yeah, this ain't a Twitch stream with your 500 channel hydrate points. Oh, shut the... Why is there, like, stupid asses in chat? They'd be dumb guys. Answer me on. Let's see, what did you say? Nah, missed your message. You look like a closet. Okay, I don't even know if that's a pro or con. Pull-ups and elephant power. I can't fit any chin-up bars in my house. I can fit the single bar across a door frame. I don't like that. I like the one with grips like this, not across like that. That's a bit useless. This one, you can get like a proper range of motion, and I like that. This is just kind of like, you pull up and you hit your head on the doorway. You pull up, you hit your head on the doorway. I know you're meant to kind of be out of the doorway, but my doorways are thick. Oh, hey Ash, I see you in the chat not working out. We're gonna do triceps now. Calling me gay because I work out? You just jelly boy. I'm just thinking, man, if only Twitch thoughts had a creative bone in their body, they could probably do stuff like workout streams. I mean, I see some that do yoga streams, but even then it's just so... Man, you're making like the hot tub streams look pretty cultured compared to the yoga streams. It's like, yes, I need to do the forward leg raising butt ass maximum pose. I can't even flip over backward on this bench because knowing this bench will probably very rickety, will probably break apart. And it's like, bro, at least the hot tub streams are pretending to be a hot tub stream. Let's see. Ash, I'm fat and my diet is more important. Building exercise during the week. Yeah, bit of both. It's both 50-50. I mean, what's the point of working out if you eat 5 Snickers bars in a day? I mean, obviously you might have a bit more muscle mass, but that depends on what you're doing. Forward raises. So make sure to eat your broccoli cereal along with your chicken breast lunch and dinner for the rest of your life. We can do this together if you want. It kind of reminds me of a cable machine. But I prefer doing them one by one because you can kind of really focus on it, and then your other arm gets to rest for a couple of seconds. Ah, you know what I think? I need to have like on the corner of the screen here like a speed running thing where they have their splits. So I'd have what I'm doing for my workout, but instead of saying, you know, Mario World Zone 4 Level 1 or whatever, no, Map 4 Zone 1, it will be biceps. And then, let's see, we'll do like curls, hammer curls, barbell curls. It sounds like a meme, but there's so many different ways you can do it, and it's so fun to mix it up. You can do a bicep curl, which is fun for a bit, but that gets dull. Then you do hammer curls, it works a different part of your muscle. And then you've got your easy bar curls, EZ I think, like EZ, which is, I love this bit because it's kind of, look at my hands where they are, they're not straight. It's kind of like at a 45-degree angle. And it's so much more comfortable. It is so much more comfortable to do curls with like your 45-degree hands rather than kind of flat. Flat, I just feel like my elbow is being twisted off. Please don't spam chat. Stay cool. You need the red baroness in the corner. Yeah, I suppose I could do that. I could bring the radio over. She can vibe in the background. Buffing up to destroy his keyboard when he plays War Thunder. I'm just checking my Discord messages. I've got a couple. These are fun. Why are you working out? Jake Paul boxing match with Squire at 200k? Yeah, definitely not boxing. I probably don't want to get hit. I mean, I don't like the Paul brothers at all, but I mean, going into boxing is definitely a commitment of sorts. But I suppose as a content creator, you always got to be pushing and looking for like new things. to do. You can't keep doing this. You can't keep doing the same thing forever, no matter how much you want it. You got to innovate. But then again, I look at. Someone just put the most cursed screenshot in general discussion, and it's nothing to do with you. It's. I just read your comment on Discord. It's very adorable. What was I saying? Enough dilly daddle, more workout. Done biceps, done that. I suppose we could do some core stuff. Nah, more biceps. Or triceps. Life is hard. More biceps or triceps. Neither one. We will do rows again. Because oh boy, the gym's about repetition. I'm now looking at my laptop to check my form. Very nice. Oh man, I hate dumbbell rows. I hate, but I still do them. Because it's a nice motion. It is a really nice, good back muscles and such. Could be better form. Oh well. Mosey on back over to chat. Ah, Trexie19. I wasn't expecting any donations today, but thank you very much. Hello, Iron. How you doing today? I just come by to check while playing DayZ, while ruining my school sleep schedule. Hope you have an amazing day. Oh, thank you, Trexie. I really was not expecting anything for this impromptu workout stream at a pretty early time for most Americans. So I imagine my audience right now is either Europeans that haven't got out of bed yet, even though I know it'll be like 9 o'clock in mainland Europe, coming up to 10. Asia's awake, but I have Asian fans, but I think they're a smaller percentage. I think most of my fans are from the West, I'm just assuming. But yeah, thank you so much, Trexie19. Appreciate it. Oh, hold on. Another message just came in. Oh wow, the donation message was so big it went off the screen. Okay, very, very nice. IKEA drawer speedrun 2. Unfortunately, I'm all out of IKEA drawers. I had to do like 20 of them. And I only recorded like number 19 or 18. I wanted to do a wardrobe speed run. I had to build around 15 wardrobes. No, more. I built 25, I think, because some of them had 2. I wanted to record that one, but I couldn't find anywhere quiet enough and where people weren't currently working at the moment. So I couldn't record the speed run. But I guarantee you, after doing 25 IKEA wardrobes, people go, IKEA takes a long time. I'm like, fuck you. I did an IKEA wardrobe in 48 minutes, I think. That was the unofficial speed run, but I hadn't recorded it. And I reckon I could do it again. I might need like one wardrobe to warm up, and then another one, and I'll be good as new again. So yeah, one wardrobe to warm up, and then I'll attempt the speed run again. Because there's a lot of like nuances with the IKEA furniture that isn't in the manual. Like you learn things like from the way the pins are, something could easily look like upside down, but then you're like, actually, if you look at the top, it's got like a smooth section on it, which means that this is going to be on the bottom and the hard surface is going to be on the top. I don't really know how to explain it, but there's just things that aren't in the manual that make your life easier for identifying which bits go where, because a lot of it looks very similar. You know who's my idol? Tyler Buff. No, Tyler 1. Tyler 1, not Tyler Buff. Shia Buff, no. Tyler 1, because at least he looks ripped when shouting about League. He doesn't look like skinny neckbeard, the virgin me with like his chin protruding basically backwards for his own head. No, he looks like the Giga Chad potato when he's screaming about League stuff. And I like that. That is definitely a streamer that it deserves to be idolized. And back to bench press with the barbell. Almost 200k subs, nearly there. I reckon we'll get 200k within the next 2 to 3 weeks. I reckon we'll get there naturally. But if I drop any big videos, maybe 1.5. YouTube algorithm is weird these days. I don't know what it wants from me. I don't know if it wants long videos or if it wants short videos. It really cannot make up its mind right now. It's a bit confusing for me. So you just got to make what you want to make, but you do have to keep in mind that, if I do something like this, it's more optimal. Oh, a message just came in. But it's out of reach. Hold on. Look at me, I'm losing my gains by getting distracted. Banker! Thank you so much for the... Whoa, that's 4 and a bit mil there, isn't it, bruv? Did someone say, pay iron to get swole? I don't know how loud this music is going to play, guys. I don't have my earbuds in. I don't have Bluetooth headset, so I actually don't know how loud Banker's music is going to be. But this music does take me back, though. And I know what it is just by reading it. I love this. And ironically, it's good music. It's definitely much easier to do bench press when you've got a rack to leave the weights on, because you can lift heavier. Because this I'm having to lift myself up with this bar on me. That means you can't make it heavy as well. Belly reveal, yeah. Maybe I could be like a Twitch streamer. There we go. Twitch streamer be like, yo, this okay, right? Yeah. There we go. Gotta say, I never understood that about the gym. Like, in the gym, you see girls, females, whatever. It always feels weird saying female. It sounds very robotic and like, who's that awful debater that some people think he's good at debating, but he's pretty bad anyway? Shapiro. That sounds very Shapiro-like to say female. But anyway. Outfit wise, it's I'm thinking men normally wear something like this, or they might even wear Under Armour that goes down to this. It's basically just like male tights essentially, but you wear this over top. Whereas girls at the gym, they wear normally like yoga pants, and you can kind of read the serial number of their underwear on the label, because it just kind of almost shows through, because they're wearing yoga pants that's very stretched thin. And man, this makes me sound like a religious person, but it's like, can you just wear like some shorts, just, you know, little shorts maybe to cover that up? It's distracting. Oh well. It's just something I've always wondered about. But then again, I've always said that I reckon males need to have crop tops as well, because how are males supposed to show off their abs in the gym when they got that V shred? Overhead press. it's motivation. Yeah, I mean, how can I put it? In some ways, can't complain, but in other ways, like the Virgin can't complain versus the Chad, it's distracting. I don't know. It's just something that I always wondered. But hey, male crop tops. I reckon that's a mark. And then you could just say male could take a top off. But you can't do that at the gym. I mean, I haven't seen anyone attempt it, and I don't think there's a rule against it. But you haven't seen it. So how are males supposed to show off the six pack, but females can? It's the patriarchy trying to keep the white working male. Actually, no, not even white. This is a cross-color line. I don't know. I'm just trying to be stupid. I've been on political compass memes, and that's just the most autistic subreddit I've ever visited ever. With people just playing with crayons, colouring in things here and there, and screeching about why genocide is okay. And then as a centrist, you're like, oh, I don't think genocide is good. Shut the fuck up. We should genocide everyone. It's just, what? Pick a side. And it's like, I don't want genocide. Genocide bad. And it's like, shut the fuck up, you cringe normie. And I'm like, what? It's a very, very weird subreddit. But let's go back to more wholesome things. What happened? I left for a bit. I just went on the tangent. And you're in the GUP film at the beginning. Yeah, I read that comment earlier. I really don't think so. I have no clue what you mean, because I watched all GUP. I'm up to date with whatever they made. I have no idea what you're talking about, unless you're talking about that KV2. That was a nice KV2 at the beginning of the film. Battleships versus Sherman 105. I wonder if the Sherman can even get through most war from the battleships now. The female patriarchy is called the matriarchy. Oh yeah, that exists. But anyway, no more of this cringe 4chan talk. Let's go back to happy lifting space, because what I like about working out, normally, it's weird that I'm working out with chat. This is an experience for me, but normally when you work out, you just kind of turn off your brain and return to monkey. You relax, you kind of streamline your thing, and you just enjoy the act of it. You play the music you like, you listen to your Sabaton, you listen to whatever the hell you like. You listen to whatever cheers you up and makes you feel strong, or emotionally strong or physically strong, and then you just enjoy it. And working out can be a chore, but once you're in the zone, working out can be very fun, mentally and physically. Although then again, now I sound like one of those, like, how can I improve my life videos? You type into Google, and then there's this guy that comes with you with the perfect life, and he tells you how everything is good for him, and if you just follow these simple steps and buy his £50 book, your life too can be perfect. But you too can wake up at 5 a.m, have a cold shower, eat broccoli, and answer emails for your work for all day. Because apparently all they do is answer emails and run their 20 businesses. $40K podcast. So, hey, if you like your $40K podcast, listen to that one working out. I watch, when working out, I've listened to the Trash Taste podcast. I've listened to Linus's Tech Tips podcast. Although, speaking of Linus Tech Tips podcast, I don't really like it that much. It feels like it's a 70, 80 minute podcast. I mean, maybe this is because I've only started watching it once the lockdown started. But I love Linus as a guy. Like, it's amazing how he kind of self-made, not only himself as a presenter, because you see in his earlier work he wasn't that good at presenting, but he made himself better at presenting. He says a key for that was the teleprompter as well, like writing the scripts, and then you read off the teleprompter, key points. But even so, he does a lot of those videos semi-freestyle-ish. Like when he goes off script, it's still really good content. And now he's got a company with like 50 people after only doing YouTube for a long time. But even so, 50 employees for a YouTube channel is still bonkers. I don't even know how he supports that. I definitely think he's trying to make his own merch line. Kind of the way a lot of content creators on Instagram, they focus on their merch line rather than actually just making the content. And Linus, in a good way, is trying to make like the Linus Tech Tips, like clothing and brand and such. But anyway, how did I get here? What was the tangent that took me down here? Can you remind me what took me down this tangent? My monkey brain just stopped working. How to get swole. Step 1. Play OG War Thunder music. Oh, trash tape. Alright. Trash listening to the podcast. Yeah. So what I don't like about the LTT podcast at the moment is that it's like an 80-minute podcast where the first 5 minutes is kind of rambling. That's fine. Warms you up. They discuss something for half an hour, which is good. This is like good content for like half an hour. And then it feels like the sponsor ad break slot takes up like 10 to 15 minutes. And then kind of after the ad break, they're less energetic anyway. And then those like 15, 20 minutes kind of don't really discuss that much. But there might be like 5 minutes of good content there. And then it's kind of towards the outro already. And I don't know. I'm not fond of that. I still listen to it. It's just I'm not fond. Like, whereas I think the Trash Taste podcast has got down the top tier vibe. I don't watch that much anime, but I love the Trash Taste podcast because it's a bunch of 20-somethings, all, relatively friends. I mean, you can tell they're friends because if you're British, you can talk shit to someone if they're your friend in a fun way. They're not insulting them. And they have just the right amount of conflict to disagree on stuff, which is where stuff gets interesting. And they kind of got different entry points. You got Gaunt as like the Giga Weeb. You got Joey for like the hentai weeb guru on the darker side of anime that reads a lot of manga now as well. And you got Connor, which is just kind of like the surface level anime enjoyer. I just made that sound like the fan versus enjoyer meme. No, but I mean, Connor's like the anchor point for people that aren't that familiar with the content. And so because of that, it's more of a Top Gear vibe than an anime podcast. Because I don't think I'd want to watch an anime podcast that much. Hell, they haven't even discussed what the latest was. I think the only anime they talked about is like Attack on Titan. I didn't even know there was like How to Summon a Demon Lord Season 2. And I was like, wow, I actually want to watch that. Because it's like just the kind of weird isekai that is actually fun to watch and isn't too cringy. Because it's a bit stupid at the same time. I love these forward raises because I've been able to increase them slowly over time, and progress is a very nice motivator. I used to only focus on bicep, tricep and overhead press in the upper body department, but sideways raises and forward raises, they definitely like help get something going here. And I used to struggle with these and these until I was able to, when I was working out at home, I had to focus on them more because working out on carpet sucks. I sometimes go outside and do my leg exercises out there, but it's just not as fun as at the gym. Anyway, let's catch up on chat for a second. I'll take a little break. He's working out to sounds of shells bouncing off his K-Radio. I like the clink, 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 that noise. Yeah. British moment, yep. Are you attacking the D point or defending the D point? Do you have a VR headset? Yeah, I've done VR. I even streamed a couple of times in VR, and I've done a couple of VR videos. Like the POV UR Jagdtiger Commander. That's with the VR headset, me playing the Jagdtiger. Definitely not advised, it's meant for flying stuff. But it's kind of fun to POV a Jagdtiger Commander, because you kind of pretend that your head sticking out of the commander cupola, or cupola. Sorry, what was the name of that podcast again? Anime Top Gear, Trash Taste Podcast. Just search that up, Trash Taste Podcast. And on YouTube, another thing that I like is that they do just the right little bit amount of editing. So they've got 3 cameras, so you've got a table with 4 people, 2 on one side, 2 over there. You got one camera that looks at them both, and then one camera that looks at the pair of them. And by switching between the cameras when appropriate, I don't know how they do this, by the way. I don't know if it's somebody live just pressing the button, or if it's just automated if the volume peaks and it switches to a different camera. I don't know. But it's enough to keep interest, and they do a little bit of light editing. So if they ask the editor to like, hey, put something relevant here, the editor will put something relevant there. And that makes it quite good. Leg exercises can be done with putting a little weight on your legs and just taking a heavy backpack up and down the hill. But that's a different kind. That's more like an endurance, like going for a backpack walk. Yeah, what's it like the army calls it, a ruck walk or Rock Mark? I don't know. But that's a different kind of thing compared to like doing heavy squats. It depends. Like you can do, barbell on your back. You can do squats in the squat rack. You can try and, at home. You can do. There's different exercises you can do. You can take like imagine a dumbbell in my hand here, and you can really focus on like the rear aspect of your leg. I'm going to bump into my thing. But as you go down, you can really focus on this muscle. You can do deadlifts, which focuses like on your rear, again, my rear muscles as you pull the weight up. But doing that on carpet sucks dick. And you can do that with dumbbells, you can do that with barbells. You can do pistol squats if you just want to work out at home, which I've done on stream a few times as well. Pistol squat for sub. And then Jan Walker came along and was like, hey, what if I donate 25 subs? I'm like, no! And then I had to do 25 of these on stream, damn it. Yeah, pistol squats be difficult, but very fun. But I hate doing them on carpet. Yeah, Trash Taste had the Moiri Calliope. I'm Calliope. I sound like Russian Badger. In Russian Badger's first Wolf on the Video. I found it funny. He did a really good job for a sponsored Wolf on the Video. He did his homework. But then I just found it really funny when he said about the Sherman Calliope, he called it the Calliope. And I just find it funny that maybe if you ran the script past a single friend maybe that played Wolf and they'd be like, wait a minute, this sounds a bit sus. Then again, if they read it, Calliope, if you read it, they probably go, oh yeah, he wrote Calliope, that's good stuff, Russian Badger. Except he said it Calliope. Anybody else see that video? It's quite fun. Read my Discord message. Please don't send me Discord messages right now. It's hard to stay on top. It's really hard to stay on top of Discord messages and streaming. Yeah, you sent me a paragraph. I can't read that now, but I'll read it later. Just don't send me Discord messages right now. Except for that one person who knows who you are. You're allowed to send me Discord messages. And you know who you are. But all the others don't know who they are. So don't send me Discord messages unless you think you're that person that can send me Discord messages. This will be my last set of forward raises today. And then maybe we'll move on to core exercises. Opinions on Panzer Chocolat. I heard it can keep you quite motivated and energetic, but I wouldn't advise it. The downside to a VTuber. Can't do VTuber workout streams. But then again, those Japanese VTubers, they do a lot of stuff that isn't computer based. Like you got the cooking one, which I don't even know how you VTube when cooking. I think even, what's the shark one? Gura. She's done cooking stream. Okay, watch me chat shit now about Japanese VTubers. Hear me out. They definitely had a head start in the VTuber race. Like, they pioneered it, they invented it. I still want to know how a Holo Gen 1 even existed. How did you go to your boss and say, right, I want to be an idol company, but wait, hear me out. They're VTubers. Like AI-chan, but we just make it a 2D PNG image that wiggles. So I don't even know how that happened. So, the pioneers definitely had to do a lot of the grunt work. But now it feels like a lot of Western VTubers have... I know it's bad to discuss in this quantitative way, but a lot of Western VTubers have like higher quality tracking, models, assets on stream, and more ways to interact with chat. Like the models, what's Moth VTuber? I don't remember Moth VTuber, but Moth VTuber has very, very good models. And very, very good backdrops on stream. The way the stream is set up is amazing. And the same, like, I simp for Mermaida. I need to actually ask her what her name is, but the reason I like her is because she's always innovating on stream. I don't know if it's her or artist or her producer that helps her. No, not producer, that's the wrong name. It's not the person that helps with the art, I mean, not producer, but because the art and the 3D, It's two different people. Anyway, the point being is that whenever I tune into her stream, at least once a week, there's something different. And that surprises me. That there's always Juniper, that's it, yeah. Let's do some light bicep curls because they're fun. Whenever I tune into her stream, there's always something different. She's got a costume change or a new avatar. Not like completely different, but she'll have some new like props to play with. Chat can interact with channel points. It's very interesting that as well. The stream setup is just really good. The model's really good. And like for like skin swaps, like in a fighting game, different styled things or different costumes, and that just surprises me. But then you go to a lot of Japanese VTubers and they're using the same model for like 1 or 2 years, and it just looks very flat, and ironically for software called Live 2D, very 2D PNG like, low quality. Like a lot of Japanese VTubers, their eyes blink in a kind of unnatural, eerie way. Their eye tracking never seems that good. And I know they use like the Hollow ones, at least they use like their own iPhone tracking stuff. But you don't really get that on Western models where it feels like they're blinking in a weird way. I'm talking about 2D, I'm not even talking about the 3D ones. Anyway, after that mini tangent, let's catch up and chat. Juniper's Moth Girl, yep. Yeah, thanks for telling me about that because I forgot her name. Kura did a bathtub stream. Because one thing I was thinking is that maybe the next step for VTubing is kind of to take a leaf out of... Oh no, I forgot her name. I brought her up earlier because I've been talking about VTubers a bit today. Western VTuber, but the one with the 3D model, Code Miku. If that's how you say it. And when you see like her advanced tracking, that isn't her basic setup. When she's got like that little stick with the phone in front of it that looks at her face. I don't know if she's done that for a while, but if you think about it, if you just got your phone dangling off your head, on a helmet to there, then you can have perfect face tracking wherever you look. I mean, obviously you won't be able to directionally look on the stream wherever you are, but you will have face tracking outside of your webcam or phone setup. Curls. Because I want to do more biceps and then we'll move into abs. Maybe if I get back far enough I can be in frame. No, I've got to be headless for this. It's a shame that her streams are at 3 AM. When you say stuff like that in chat, you might want to give the context of the message, but by the time the stream delay gets in, which isn't that much, but because I've talked about so many VTubers, I don't know which one you're talking about at 3 AM. Plus, you can live anywhere in the world. You can live in America, Europe area, or Asia, or East Asia, I mean. So when you say 3 AM, I don't know who you could be talking about. The camera doesn't need to be sort of but you see, when I do ab workout in a minute, you need that mat to be in frame. Because if it's just pointed at the upper half and I get down on the ground later, you won't see anything. Oh, I just remembered I could do a streamer workout. Sorry, I could do a Twitch foot workout. Hold on. I don't know if it's a good idea to do it on the bench. Probably be better on the ground, but I hate the ground. There you go. Yeah. But you can't see much from there. And that works out your butt muscles so you can be an Instagram person. Male or female, you still need to have a good butt. If you want, you can even put like a little, whatchamacallit, not a barbell, a kettlebell. You could put a little kettlebell on your foot. Or you can do this with a cable machine. Okay. I could have chat in front of me and I could read it right now while working out. Okay. See, I managed to get in a bit of leg workout, even if it's more of a butt workout. Your favorite athlete, gamer, model doing YouTube. Yeah, I'm going to be doing Instagram now. Of course, Slopey 2's looking feet. Thank you, Slopey, for your contribution to society. Feet. I see we talk. Yes, welcome to Iron Armenian's stream, where we've done nothing but talk about VTubers for the last 40 minutes. Okay, one last set of biceps, and then we move on. Foot rise. Yeah, I've got to say, if anybody wants to work out the butt, in fact, I'll do it facing this way now, so you can actually see what I was doing. It was a bit, the camera quality isn't the best. Twitch people be like after they get the $50 donation, thank you very much, SimpleLord27. I'm going to write your name on my butt cheeks now. But, and ironically, this is a really good, I've got to keep my back straighter, but if I can show this, it does work this muscle as it pulls around here. It is a very good ass muscle to work out, generally, but for the meme, I just like the idea of Instagram thoughts be like, Slurpy, yes, you make my job harder, thank you. Don't worry, Slurpy, next time I make the character wear 5 hats. And they're all differently shaped hats that have no good references as well. And that's a fact. I promise to do that. Okay. Now we move on to abs. Let's clear some space. So we have one baby-sized kettlebell and one bigger-sized kettlebell. But I don't think I need a little one today for most of the stuff. Do your hips pop out after when doing that? No, I tell you, when I do this, I get some awful popping in my knees when I do this. Like, pop around there. But no, nothing in the hips. I don't feel any pops or clicks there. Mainly in my knees, like especially during this exercise, I hate it because sometimes I can feel like pops and clicks and it does not feel nice. Anyway, normally I follow the Athlean X. I think that's his name, Athlean X ab routine. He's got like an app. It costs like £2 or something. It's a very fair deal. Not that he's paid me to promote anything. I just say it's a really good deal. So I'm just going to do some of his stuff. So we'll do some of these. So I'll finish this set off. Maybe I should be working out sideways so you can get a better view. I could work out this way. You got also prayer ones as well, which are quite fun. I think it's like frog prayers? No. No, that's a different one. The prayer one was Domine. I like this one. It's just so silly. Yeah, it doesn't feel as satisfying as the froggy one. I definitely am more of a frog fan. The frog enjoyer. Alright, let's catch up on chat. No one commissions you that has hats. Yeah, don't worry, Slurpee. I'll make sure even more complicated hat next time. I definitely said that because a lot of fitness stuff online does not focus on abs. And when a friend was like, hey, have you tried this app? And I'm like, no. And we used to work out at the gym together on the weekends. We'll meet up on Saturday and Sunday, as homies do. And we'll do the ab app together. It only just recommends you random exercises. The average Christian fan versus the frog enjoy. Yes. Check your Discord general chat. Okay, I'll just do this just for you. Yeah. It's like an anime thing. This guy holding up a cross, like, be gone. On my way to hospital now. Take care. Time to drink. Yes, I'll do a drink water command even though we're not on Twitch. Take care, Slurpee. And I have been reading your Twitter messages. I'm not sure what's wrong with you, but I wish you the best with whatever you're doing to fix it. Okay, take care. Yes, I did a hydrate thing, even though we don't have channel points on YouTube. Okay, this next one is quite enjoyable. Let's see. This way. If you're lucky, you might even hear a pop and a click from my knees. They're quite loud. I think these are Russian twists. No, Russian twists have you sitting up, but... I may be quite fat. I can admit that. But hopefully, when I lose some of this weight by getting a better diet and increasing my walks outside and maybe taking up running again, maybe I might be able to see my abs one day. Oh, let's work out a little more forward. Three more. Bloody hell. The 80s fitness instructor in me wants to say, yeah, come on, you can do it. Feel the burn. The human side of me, I'm in agony. I'm dying. I need a medic bag. Chat's fun. Oh, Poggers, Trixie19 back at it again. Except the donation's not on screen yet. I'm just reading the super chat. Thank you very much for another meal deal and a bit. Hello, Iron. I'm just here to say good night on my end since it's 3:20 a.m. I hope you have a great day, lad. Thank you very much, Trexie19. It's very much appreciated. You've given me now sufficient meal deals to put on some of my belly. Okay. Let's commence forth with the next torturous exorcism exercise. Exercise the demon of fat within me. Although it's more of just building muscle rather than a fat burn. I like this one. Dumbbell. Ooh. Dumbbell. 90-degree handoffs. Let's try that again. Feet. I'm going to do this one sideways so maybe you can get a better view of what's going on. Yeah, this might give you a much better workout view. I'm more used to working out this way anyway. That's why I was doing it, but... oh. Wrong way. Right. 90-degree leg. Dumbbell above you. Bring the dumbbell over, crunch up. Put the dumbbell on. Back down again. And I'm whacking into my own bench. Holy shit though. That do be exhausting. Yeah, feel the bone. You do some squats for us? I kind of brought up earlier that I basically hate working out on carpet though because it's squidgy. And doing squats on this is not that fun. I kind of showed earlier like all the different leg exercises I like, but squats on carpet is a big no-no. Do you have any advice for getting into exercising? I will say, like, going to the gym for the first time was daunting for me, but I was very lucky I had a friend as well that wanted to go gym, and in a gay way, we went both together to the gym very gaily. That's happily, by the way, I'm just fucking with you. We both went to the gym for the first time, and then we realized that nobody cares what you're doing. If you want, watch a few workout things. My favorite channel to advise that is very tame, very fun, and very happy are the Buff Dudes. I'll happily plug their channel because I love those guys. There's a lot of workout guys like, yo, what's up? It's your boy pushing his another $100 workout vitamin nutrient shit. No, I love Buff Dudes. They're just two brothers or two friends. I think it's two brothers and their dad. And they just do workout stuff. They look really wholesome. They're very fun guys and they're very realistic about their workouts as well. And they are very buff as well. They look like Vikings. I really advise that just search up Buff Dudes workout or something like that. You'll find them. Okay, let's finish off the 1990 crunches maybe. Maybe without the dumbbell. Man, you really, I mean, when I started, I could not do this. This alone was too difficult for me when I started working out. So we all start from somewhere. Now, easy. That's cheating actually. I should be behind my head. What else can I do? Let me visit the app for suggestion. Stay committed. Like, I go to a local gym that costs like less than £25, I think. It's fairly cheap for a gym, but I'm happy it has everything I want. No contract. I just pay monthly. I would recommend a workout routine, but I'll just say watch Buff Dudes and see what they do. You'll have a lot of fun seeing their content. I'm just booting up the app now. I'm having a look. These are some fun memes on Discord as well. Oh, figure eights, they're very fun to do. Let's see, figure eight. When the app tells me I can move on to the next section. Because when you boot up like the shuffle for today, it has like a 10-second segment that plays. Walking planks are very challenging. Oh, that's very interesting as well. It's like, oh boy, what kind of suffering do I want to have today? And it's like, how about starfish crunch? I love these things. So simple. You're a starfish. Plunk. Yeah. And you really feel it like in your whole body going across as you're just crunch. Yeah. It's a very simple exercise, but you really do feel it. I should be doing this better form as well. You can say I'm cheating. When my arms come forward, it's moving my weight center of gravity forward, making it easier to do as well. If you were to keep it in proper form, it would be out here. But it's just easier. Bonk. Oh boy. Abs are tough, but you got to do them. If you leave them, I think it's mush. I mean, there's a reason they call it your core, and yet so many fitness regimes leave out the core. Especially r/fitness, like, great subreddit. I mean, if you follow their routine though, I was trying to, like, they pat themselves on the back. If you follow their routine, you'll just have like really buff frog legs and then really skinny upper body. You just have nothing up here. It'll be like super strong foundation, but nothing in the upper body department. Okay, I'm catching up on YouTube chat now. Yes, what a unit. Hello, Magnificent Speed, the famous RBT5 player. KB2 shows lifted by God himself. Do you stream on Twitch or YouTube most of the time? I reckon it's 50-50 at the moment. I stream consistently like gaming on Twitch, but I enjoy experimenting with YouTube streams from time to time. What was my next thing I wanted to do? Figure of eights. A very straightforward exercise that makes me look silly, but I love doing it. You just move your feet through the air, like figure eight, and you can lower it down more for more harder. And you just kind of feel it, like, you're lowering, you're moving it back up, you really feel it. The suffering. What's next? Done that one already. Oh, sprinter tuck knee planks. They're a very good exercise, but I'm going to need a 30-second rest on top of my rest already. Yeah, I do like mixing up my streams. I don't stream that much anyway, but I like mixing up, especially on YouTube. I've been experimenting. Like, I did the model assembly stream. I'm doing the fitness stream now, because I just want to play around with other concepts as well. I know I'm not a fitness channel, but I thought it would be fun to show that War Thunder isn't your life. You can do other things. It isn't a lifestyle. You can play around with other things that you want to do. Like, I never built a model before, so now I've got a BF 109 G10 sitting on my desk that I built on stream. I haven't painted it. I don't really plan to paint it, but I definitely enjoy the act of clipping the model out and putting it together. Magnificent Speed. I got my hands on a bench bar and dumbbells from the 1980s, so I can finally get back to the grind. Gyms are now open in the UK, so I'm very happy about that. Push-ups. Well, I've done bench press, but I suppose I could do push-ups. I don't normally do them though. Funny, isn't that? I could do like 75 kilo bench press, but I honestly actually have no idea how many push-ups I can do. So I feel pressure to do like 50 push-ups in a row. Otherwise, seriously, I don't remember the last time I've done push-ups. Let's see. People always go like, no, your form's meant to be like this, or no, your form's meant to be like that. So I don't even know what the best form is. Let's see. I set it up like I do a bench press then, which is slightly apart, and you focus on your chest, not your arms. Nah, something's wrong with my wrists. I'm feeling it more in my wrists than I am my chest right now. I prefer bench press anyway, because you can really concentrate on that chest anyway. But then again, you are getting a bit of core as well. So you've got to make yourself rigid as a plank. And you see, I'm looking at the webcam now, the laptop. And you see sometimes people do like push-ups like this. Or they do it like soggy bread, like this. But no, you've got to do it nice. Yeah, something like that. Nice and rigid. And make sure you're focusing on your chest and not like your elbows. But my wrists were taking the brunt of it there. Yeah, push-up forms is a pain. There's also like, it's stigma, but at least it's more accepted by females, is that if you're struggling with push-ups, just put the weight onto your knees if you want. You can start, with like a box, and you can focus on, hold on, better form. And then if you want, when you start getting more and more better at it, you move your knees backwards. And then once eventually you're good enough, you just go all the way. It's okay if you want to put your knees down and focus on that. Try and get like 10 or 15, and then see if you can move your knees a little more backwards next time. Bench press, yeah, it's just more fun than push-ups. What's my height? I actually am not too sure. Not 6 foot, under that. That's another thing. Hey, let's go on another tangent. I think it's more of an American thing. I don't know if it's so much in Europe, but definitely like the American thing of like, oh, you're not 6 foot, you're inhuman. What? Especially that, like, you put in your height on Tinder? What? What does it matter what height I am? You want a 6 foot guy? You want a spindly little slender man for a BF? What? You don't want a nice Tyler 1 couch potato buff dude? So, when I think of couch potato, I was thinking more like when I think of Tyler Buff, I think of like a stacked refrigerator, American refrigerator unit, which just can't even fit through doorways. I also love that meme of like the guy looking at like the 7 foot tall GF, where it's just like, Mum, can I have some more crisps? I love that meme so much, but I don't know what it's based on. What's that Tyler one? Exactly, and why does everyone ask him feet? Like, what the fuck's a foot? I only know meters. They never taught me anything about feet. I just know about the 6 foot, and that's it. And I know I'm not 6 foot. Do a one-handed push-up. I'll give it a go, but I don't think I can do it, especially with no form. Let's see. Feet wide apart, so I can get some stability here. Fuck, this is not going to work. I'm going to eat shit. No, not happening. Fuck. Hold on, maybe I'll try from the ground up. No. Two-handed? Yeah. One-handed? Oh my, no. No. Okay. I think we've done sufficient abs. We're going to move back to the bench now and do some more biceps. Yes, I figured out the ultimate exercise. Hold on. The ultimate exercise for male fitness. Curling. You curl. Oh, fuck, wait. You curl the bench. How many bench curls can you do? Now let's get it back to where it was. Do the cheeky one hand, the Russian one-handed push-up. You think of like some snaps, as I can't pronounce the name ever correctly, doing the push-ups, one-handed push-up, or doing backflips and throwing knives. Most alpha chat move is bench curl the bench. I'm really happy, by the way. The stream held above like 50 viewers throughout its entire length, and that has pleasantly surprised me, because I thought, who would be interested? I'm glad there's some people that are mildly interested, like, fitness stream, eh? Curious. I had a really awkward time for most people. I would like to do hip thrusts. They're very good for your, like, glutes. And I've used this phrase a lot, but you really do feel it. That was terrible pickup form. But I don't have any bumper plates. Whoop. Let's pop that. You can use this for like squats to take the weight off your back, but I don't really need that. But I do like using this for those, for when doing hip thrusts. It stops the barbell from like disintegrating your hips. But I'm just showing you this, but when you're on the ground, you want a bigger plate so you can actually roll this onto your body properly and then roll out from underneath it. But these plates though, my legs get crushed. I can't really get this on there. But you can use this for overhead press. So this is just over 30 kilograms. Hold on. Take this off. That was terrible form. And that was just over 30 kilograms. My max overhead bench ever was 57.5 kilograms. I know Minion's slightly a little bit too dark stream, but he doesn't want to open the curtains because otherwise everything would be too white. Bring back the carrier-shaped mat. Oh, the mat's for only when I'm working out on the floor anyway. Where's the work elephant barrel? Yeah, I wish. I wish I had a pull-up bar here. I miss your live streams. It's a blessing that Samir. Kazumai. Who's Samir? Told me about these live streams. I know, seeing all the memes on Discord. I'm mostly looking at YouTube chat, but I'll just quickly mosey on over to memes and have a look. Oh god, that pickup form. Oh wow, I can feel my spine disintegrating there. I'm more disappointed by no, I've got to fix this actually, hold on. Just to show you that I do know deadlift form. I was just being extremely lazy and my weight was all over the place. For the sake of correct, hold on. Let's see. It could be better still. Yeah. Maybe I could have a form check by someone that actually knows what they're doing. I don't know. I would appreciate a form check by anyone that actually knew anything about fitness, but I don't like deadlifting that much anyway. And even then I don't do it at home, I do it at the gym in the power rack. Okay, these memes are just too stupid in general. Back to YouTube chat for more cringe. Dang it, Bobby, I just want to do some bicep curls. You ever been an idiot like me and gone to the gym dehydrated and blacked out mid... No, I've never blacked out the gym once. Whenever I go to the gym, I have my handy 1.5 litre bottle of water and my little mini towel, which is, I'll show you in a sec. You've got to hydrate, bruh. I never understood that thing. There was a video, I don't know if it was Vox or something, and it was about at American football games, they're giving the players water to constantly chug. And then the study was basically saying that they're forcing kids to OD on water by chugging too much. Bro, if you're thirsty, you're thirsty. And if you're not thirsty, you're not thirsty. Isn't it pretty simple? I know during the heat of battle when you're wearing your 50 kilo American football body armor and it's sunny, but don't you know oh boy, I'm thirsty. Chug, 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 chug. Or I'm not thirsty. I'm not going to drink. But you do need the option. You need the few seconds to stop. And then your ooga booga brain to go, yes, me first, me drink water, or me not first yet, I won't drink. It was a really interesting video about how basically American fitness people are just making their students drown in water. by just giving them too much water to drink. Forcibly, they're saying, drink your water now. Meanwhile, in the UK, it's almost tradition during a football match. It was like, here's your orange slices. Eat your orange slices. Okay, dumbbell time. Ow. I just nudged myself in the chin with that one. Are you interested in war history? Well, I don't like war. I love war history and machines, though, if that makes any sense. Iron Pog. Iron Nice Curtains, thank you. My parents chose those curtains like 20 plus years ago. So they'll be very happy to know that somebody liked them. It's a very nice pattern. Private Flutterwagging. Thank you so much for the €10, a European friend. I don't understand. This is an exercise stream. Then where is the Ferdinand to do pull-ups on? Yes, I agree. Where's my pull-up bar? I wish I had a pull-up bar in the house. But thank you very much again. Private Flutterwhacking. Oh, we can do a different exercise I haven't done yet. This works kind of like... It's like overhead press, but not overhead press. I don't even know what it's called. I don't know what it's called. Oh, a mini donation by Art Station 4. No, A Station or Ast. I could call it A Station. That's pretty easy. But A Station 4, thank you very much for the €1. Appreciate it. It's just a god damn it. I have a pull-up bar on a door frame that's a very uncomfortable event when I was using it. And a very unfortunate event when I was using it. Well, there are two types of like pull-up bars, or they might have different names, but I don't know what they are. And you got like the door frame one where you kind of like twist it, and it like kind of sticks in the door frame, and that all you got is like this or this, and it's got to be like a narrow doorway because otherwise you're gonna bunk your head into like the ceiling. I prefer the ones where it's like in a doorway, but you got like grips like this. Because you can do different stuff, like you can grip it like that. Well, that's pretty much it, really. But when you grip it like this, I like these pull-ups. I don't know why. I enjoy them a lot more to like this. This feels like I can get less muscles involved. This one feels like, yes, I can use my back. I can use a bit of my bicep. I feel more powerful in that one. I'll tell you what, next time, if I do a fitness stream again, I'll make sure I'll have the plushie over there. And I have the radio. I have the Volksjager 301 sitting over there, so Red Baroness can check in on the stream. Like the actual physical radio, I can have that on stream. I'll make sure to do that next time. Favorite plane? Is that even a question you need to ask, mate? More bicep time. We'll do curls with the easy bar, and then we'll transition to skull crushers. Easy bar's over there. There is a guy in the r/fitness subreddit that does his streams or like recordings. He has nothing but red lights around his workout room. He's got a power rack, and all around the room is just red LED lighting or something. And people just like to think of it as like a serial killer basement or something, but I guess like science-wise, red light is quite good for working out in because I don't like it when it's bright in this room. That's why it's quite dark right now. I like it to be darker. When it gets too bright, I start to feel hot. When it's darker, not only is it cooler, just because there's sunlight in the room, but I don't know. Maybe it's less information for my brain to soak in from my eyes. Damn, I'm jealous of all your equipment. Honestly, like I know it looks like a big collection, but I've been collecting this for like the last 1.5 years. And bit by bit, paycheck to paycheck, I've been buying items and bits and bobs. Like this is the bread and butter. I've had these from like the beginning. But even then, I only had these. I got these out of a skip. These metal ones, yeah, out of a skip. The metal bits, they don't match this dumbbell set. They're very good. Some of this I picked up from Decathlon, as in the like European workout place. And some of the bits are like just weights that I've found to be thrown out. So some of the metal stuff is quite rusty. I could lift weights, but what's fun in making my body stronger when I feel perfectly strong? Yeah, but when you lift out, you look better. You feel better. I reckon there's good incentive to work out. Your body thanks you for it. There's no point being a potato mush. I'm almost just in frame. Just. But not quite. I might as well lift closer to the camera then. Since I'm going to be like the... What is it, the Powerpuff Girls? Where there's like that person that's always out of frame? I think it's the mayor's assistant is always just out of frame in that show, kind of like in Tom and Jerry, where the adults are always out of frame. Blimey. It's not that heavy of a weight, but after 10 of them it kicks in. Working out itself is just fun and satisfying and you feel grateful. Yeah. I know like the first time you feel like you're forcing yourself, but after a while you just learn to love it. And there's so many fun workouts too. Like it's physically fun to feel that strain from doing a new exercise with like muscles that you didn't even know existed that are hurting. But in a good sort of hurt, not like broken hurt, more like, ow, I'm sore, but give me 1 or 2 days and I'm going to be even better than before. Now time we need for some low-key Doom music. The one bad thing about the Doom soundtrack when listening to it is that there's a lot of like downtime between the cool bits. Because the music is kind of like Payday 2, where it's got like the low bit of the soundtrack and then like the hype bit and then the low build-up again. So if you listen to the Doom soundtrack, maybe they fixed it on Spotify, but maybe it only plays like the cool bits. Because like if you listen to the Payday 2 soundtrack, this used to be an issue with like the first half of it would always be the... So like of the first songs that were officially released, the way they were set up was that in Payday 2 there's like the stealth bit at the beginning before it goes loud. And so the first like minute and a bit to 2 minutes would be calm. And then the last half of the song would be like all built up and hype. They switched it around though for the later bits of the newer songs. So it would be the hype bit from the beginning and then with a quiet bit at the end so you could skip it like on your music player or whatever. I hope some of you actually know what I mean because it's quite fun that they changed it around like that. Yeah, I'll look into getting music for the next stream. It's just that I don't have the music myself, so it feels weird and I can't play it over speakers because otherwise the mic would pick it up and it'll be weird. What was I going to do? I just did biceps. Skull crushers, that's what I said I would do. I like skull crushers. Speed, if you're still watching, my favourite investment, equipment that I physically purchased was this, the Easy Bar. I love this bar so much and it only costs like, I think it was £20. And I reckon that's a good deal for first-hand equipment. Maybe it's not as high as quality as I would like, but it certainly seems like it for me. It seems pretty good. stream is starting to kind of lag a bit. Oh, that's a shame. I remember the first year when I had no clue what that bar was for and just avoided it. Worst mistake. I love the easy bar. I said this earlier, but I say it again for new viewers. The easy bar is the bar is just using it. Instead of being straight, it kind of has like a knobbly building to it. And so that allows you to play with different grips. If you just do curls like this, I find it strains, like it's an unnatural way for your arms to move. Whereas the easy kind of tips your hands in a bit. And it feels much more... In fact, you could do it right now. Just go like a T-Rex. Well, T-Rex is more like this, but just see right now with your arms. Try and just curl like that with your palms straight facing upwards versus just tipping them a bit in. And just... It feels smoother. Iron, is you funny? But what the fuck that mean? So with the easy bar, it feels much more natural like this than doing it flat. And you've got different grips as well. You can go for like the prayer grip, which is the close grip, especially if you're using the preacher curls. Sorry, I don't know what it's called in the gym, but you do preacher curls on it. And that focuses on a bit of different bit of your biceps. What muscles make the most difference playing War Thunder? The brain muscle. Yes, knowledge is power. Do you do weights most of the time or mix it up? If I'm at the gym right now, I would start off with 20 minutes of cardio. And that would either be on the bicycle or the cross trainer. I don't like running that much. I find it very tough on my knees. But I do like walking. I just don't like running. I used to do running and I wish I could do it again, but even at the ripe old age of 20 something, my knees don't like it that much, even with nice shoes. So 20 minutes of cardio, and then that's when I'd go into my routine of weights. I thought about joining a swimming gym. I thought that could be quite fun. By swimming gym, I just mean a gym with a pool. Because I heard swimming can be very intensive cardio and very good for you because you use muscles you don't really use normally. Just good all round, I heard. What do cardio when my horse can do it for me? Yeah, why do cardio when my horse can do it for me? Well, if you're riding a horse speed, I heard that can be quite challenging. I actually never asked this. Do you do horse riding? Or do you just look after horses? I don't know. I don't know. Do you work at a stable? Do you just have a horse for the sake of it? Is it your pet horse? I never asked you. Oh, this one's sweet by Kazumai. Iron not funny. Iron's a legend. Oh, that's sweet of you. More bicep curls now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just focusing basically upper body because I just want to be a Dorito-shaped man. You know, I want tiny middle, big like, oh yeah, I can't fit through doorways attitude. Which I kind of have. Unfortunately, I've turned into like a block. I'm very blocky. Very Tyler 1 shape. And I reckon height might fix this, but I ain't growing anymore. So I've got to appreciate that I'm a block of wood, a refrigerator, and grow it more. Speed. I do a little bit of horse riding, mostly they're my pets. I don't do any show jumps like my sister would. It's always interesting how women have had an affinity for horses. Like I'm thinking like my female friends, 2 of them I know do horse riding. Male friends, 0. I wonder if that's like just the Ooga Booga caveman thing. Or just females like horses. That's as simple as. Don't know. And I always feel bad for saying the word female. It feels so mechanical. But if I say girls, that feels weird. Because I shouldn't say boys. I say lads, lasses. If you think you've done enough bicep curls, do some more. Because it takes a lot to make them grow. Ow. I did it again. I hit myself in the chin. You can tell I'm getting more tired when you boop yourself in the chin. dear. Yeah, OBS just dropped, but I don't know why. I think the Wi-Fi disconnected for a second. Still then? Yeah, the stream should be back up by now, but I had no idea why it was going laggy. Even the task manager is currently not responding. I mean, I'll stop the stream now. Task manager's not responding. What do? Oh no. Okay, stream seems to be back. Whee! Let's see. Drop frames are not dropping. I'm wondering, is my laptop throttling or is it just my internet going bad? I'm just checking. Yeah, unfortunately, Task Manager is like not really showing me anything useful. Memory, I ran out of RAM. What the fuck? My RAM's maxed out. Why? There's like barely anything running. Not even Chrome running. Just doing some diagnostics. Okay, the stream seems to be working now. There's a laggy fan in the background. Okay, I think it's working again. It's just I don't know why the RAM peaked. If it happens again, please let me know. Oh no, did it cut the live stream and then start a new one? Oh, for fuck's sake, Google. Just keep the same one going again. I'll tell you what, anyway, I think it's a good time to end here. I'll finish up my workout, but I don't want the stream to drop again because Google shits itself when that happens. So, I'm going to wish you the best for here, and bye-bye.